Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Hope you had a great week and a great new year. Happy New Year everybody. I think it's the first time I'm streaming the new year. Yeah. I've been out for a few days and time is weird right now. Hope everyone had a great start to the new year, or at least like better than last one. So yeah. Hey everybody. So what we're doing today is again werewolves. There's this thing that happens among like between David and I and the rest of the folks who've been working on this series, is that we very easily get hyped among ourselves and suddenly decide, yeah, let's just keep going and do more things. It has happened three times already. So yeah, or this might be the fourth time that happens, where we just like hype ourselves up into continuing this series. So we're keeping it going, and we're going very old for this one. We're going prehistoric werewolves. So yes, the lycanthropes are going to the very old caveman times, and we're gonna have some like bones of very old lycanthropes, some cave paintings, and this, which I'm gonna be making today, which is gonna be a bone pit. I guess we can call it a werewolf pit, which is, I think, the title of the stream. Will you be including a Roxy Wolf? I have no idea what you mean by that. You're wearing a jacket. I'm wearing, this is a new, yeah. God, you have a good eye. Yeah, this is a new thing. It used to be my father's, but it's like it's just a sweater, but it's very thick. It's nice. Not that it's making like super cold winter weather, but still, it's cool. It's a bit of that old school cut. Whoa! Hey, not gonna lie, your werewolf series.
Not gonna lie.
Oh.
The werewolf series you're doing is my favorite.
Thank you, text to speech.
Adapt them to fit into different art movements throughout history.
Thank you, Magnetic Sharks. Yes, that's a lot of what we like doing with it. It's just like bringing it to different times and different movements. It's great. Thank you, and thanks for the bits. I remember listening to the hype when you were both coming with ideas, coming up with ideas in House Forest. Yes, that is exactly right. If you missed the last podcast, definitely like go back and listen to it. You got the VOD here in this Twitch channel. If you just go to the videos tab, you'll see it is like the first or the second one. I know there's like the first two episodes are they're next to each other. So definitely listen to the podcast with David, because you can see us live hyping ourselves up and coming up with a lot of the ideas that we're gonna be doing. So yeah. So Photoshop. Yes, I have a few pictures of cave divers. Cave diving is already, just by itself, such a creepy experience, or such a creepy thing that I thought it would be perfect to show this werewolf pit. And if you're wondering, what does this guy mean by werewolf pit? Well, we're going with a story with the idea or the theory that at this time, before like more organized society, werewolves were their own like tribes, and they didn't like mix among the regular humans, right? They were like in their own place and hunting the humans. So yeah, they would probably live in like big caves and go out hunting in packs, until eventually they do realize that they have to. Oh, community challenge 50% complete, you guys. So, they live in caves, they hunt humans, and they still don't live among us in society. And I just realized I said the thing. Please don't say it in chat. They live among us in society nowadays, right? But back then, it was they lived separately and they had their own like little society, and that's what we're going to be showing. And this part specifically is the Werewolf Pit, and it is where like basically a huge underwater place down in a very, very deep pit in this cave, where they just threw all the bones that when they finished like eating a guy, they would just throw the bones there, and they might have been a ritualistic side to it, but what we see nowadays is just like this underground little lake thing, and in the bottom it is just full of human bones. That is what we're going with. Let's see how we manage. For now, I just found pictures of cave divers. It's what I had time for. We might have to remove. So these are from the National Park Service in the US. I still don't know where we'll set this. I'm thinking just going with the kind of cave paintings we'll do. I think Western Europe might be a better fit, or just Europe in general. And a lot of the inspiration we're taking for the cave paintings, which is going to be the same cave, right? For the cave paintings, a lot of the inspirations are from caves in France specifically, so we might go with France. We'll see. We'll see where the wind blows, but I'll probably just remove all the National Park Service things. And of course, like, this is not really the kind of thing you see at the bottom of a cave. It's just, I don't know, a reef, most likely. But it'll do fine. Same thing here, just remove all life forms and just keep the cave. Yes, exactly, Laz. There's some great ones in France. We are going with the theory that cave paintings were like a very early form of animation. If you never heard about this is a really cool thing. Let me see. Jump into the browser. Okay. Let's see, the one with the lions. I don't recall the name of the cave. This is the one. Okay. So when you see a lot of cave paintings, you'll notice that there's some sort of movement to them. There's some sort of like action in many of them, and sometimes you'll see the same animal with a bunch of different like, see, this one has two bodies like overlaid on top of each other. One theory is that, let's see if there's a better one here. One theory is that this was supposed to be like an early form of animation, where as you walked into the cave with a torch, because right now we see them like all perfectly lit, right? If you walked in there with a torch and just like walk through the cave, you'd see them slowly be revealed and kind of tell a little story or do a little movement. So we're going with that theory. We're going to be doing like that, but a werewolf transformation, right? Where it goes from human to wolf. Cave horror is the best, yes. Also, hey Mectel. Love cave paintings because you just look at them and just, someone made that tens of thousands of years ago. Yes, it's great, it's great. Art is truly universal. This is another great example. You see the I guess it's a rhino, yeah, with a bunch of different horns and bodies there. It kind of feels like they're trying to sell some movement. So I don't know, definitely not a thing where you can generalize and say like all cave art was this, but definitely some cave art has that animation feel to it. So yeah, that is one of the things we're going to be trying to represent with some actual animation. I'm not doing that part. That part is going to be done by, as far as I know, David and Claire. Like, they're both going to be doing a little part. It's a cave painting of a kid's hand. Yes, a lot of the hand impressions on walls were from kids, which is cool. A few others have suggested that the animation could have been inspired by witnessing animals moving through grasses, which is an interesting take. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, all that to say, cave, made by werewolves, with their own cave paintings, and a werewolf pit. See, I kind of like this one the most. I don't know, it'll depend, I think, on the bone pits we find. And now it's the, I guess the hard part from today is finding a bone pit. We'll try it. Let's see. What should we look for? Bone pit? Good results. Oh. Please send Laos. I'm the best. I love it. They were the best. Okay. What is this? It's a bone pit. Doesn't feel like bones. This one's very cool. Okay, so this one's dope, but it's black and white, which makes things a bit harder. Don't know which will be the best version. Let's see. Hold on to 1000 pixels. 3000, this one. We'll fall back on this one if we need it. It's very good. Halfstein, I'm good. How are you? Also, hey David! Good to see you. We're looking for bone pits. I think the ones with small pits are the pits which connect the bone fragments used for fortune telling in ancient China. Very interesting. Okay, I do remember some good. I guess maybe catacomb might be a better search here. There are a lot of very messy catacombs. There's some very clean ones like this, which wouldn't make a lot of sense. But we might find some good messy piles of bones. Okay, I also recall seeing one, and I think it was on Pickerel. I saw it long ago, and I think it was also black and white. Yeah, it was definitely black and white. Oh, hold on. Oh, very small picture. Are these all bones? Oh, I think a good chunk of them are. It's very messy. Oh. Someone put all these skulls and making it a little heart. That is... That is... I don't know how to feel about that. I think most of these are Paris, yes. These are the ones in Paris. If you guys go to Paris and like morbid stuff like this, the catacombs there are definitely worth visiting. I wish I could find more messy ones. Or like a modern version of this. That'll be dope. I wonder where that is. No idea. Interesting. Oh. No, it's not giving me the source. Okay, also, if we go to Pickrell, if we're gonna use black and white, which we can color, it's gonna be underwater, so it's not gonna be a huge problem to use black and white. But if we're gonna do that... Oh, this is a good one as well. There are, if I recall correctly, there are a couple of very good ones on Pickrell. Which, once I've exhausted this search, we'll go look there. So many good catacombs, though. Martyr. I think we might have exhausted the good ones at least. No more bone pits here. This is very scary though. Oh damn, this is good. Like this if we just straight up use this for our Werewolf Pit, that would even work. Let's make something a bit higher effort. Find a super cool picture. Oh, that's a very good one. Some literal crossbones. That's metal. Oh, this is also extremely creepy. Yeah. What the hell? Is that is all in the Paris catacombs? I've never seen that. I'm gonna fill this with bones. Oh, that is good. It is too man-made though. You know, we got the cave pictures, we got them. Now the trouble is finding the piles of bones. Oh damn, that is extremely creepy. You can just walk through these, right? Huh. I love this. Oh damn, that's the literal mummies here. Capuchin's Catacombs. Extremely creepy and very, very good. I hope they were all secured. I hope so too. Lots more here. Oh my god. These are extremely creepy. Oh my god. Yes, I'm searching through Wikimedia Commons, which is kind of like the photo archive that Wikipedia can use. It has a lot of good public domain and Creative Commons stuff, mostly just Creative Commons. If you want a list of a lot of places, a lot of sites I use, here you've got one. It's this list here. Okay, let's move over to Pickrell. And there's... So Pickrell has some collections, some like curated collections. And there's one for skeletons, I believe. And I know it was there. Yes, skulls and skeletons. Oh, don't have it on a command. That's a good idea. Okay, let me try to find this. If I do recall correctly, they were here. Yes. So this is someone just... a bunch of gentlemen looking types just posing and taking pictures in front of heaps of bones in Havana. And they are so happy about it. And they're just walking on them. It is extremely... it is very disrespectful, but the pictures are something else. Look at those. They're just holding the bones, walking on them, like posing with them. Why would they do this? And look at that. Look at the heap of bones. Yeah. It's something else. If I recall correctly, there was another. This one. The bones of tenants whose burial rental was not renewed, which is just like, I don't know. Imagine having a landlord even after death. What a pain. They're just there in a pile, being observed. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know about this one. See, lots of like... just guys walking on bones. I can see that happen in the future. I mean, it's already happening in the past, so... and most likely in the present. Depends on the place, of course. But heavily populated areas, yeah. Real skeletons were way cheaper than plastic ones. Oh my god. Okay, this one's unfortunately very small. Like, these are good heaps of bones. Look at this one. Library of Congress too. So if I just go to the Library of Congress and look for heap of bones, we can probably find it. Real human skeletons in movies. That just gives them an extra dimension, right? Okay, so here's a whole collection. Of course, they'll have the same name, so we have to sort through them. Oh, I wish this was higher quality. So much contrast that we can barely see anything. It's gonna be hard to use like that. They're such good pictures. I just wish they were a bit crisper. No, this one's not bad. Let's download the TIFF. Why are there no modern pictures of heaps of bones? Aren't they thinking about us? Ooh. That's a big heap of bones. Picture seems very, very small. Yes. That's unfortunate. This is a very threatening picture. I love it. It's like someone looking there. And this is the shaky bones here. Let's see if there's anything else of note in this collection. Oh, there's this. Okay, completely unrelated, but this artist here, Ivo Saliger, did a collection of very, very good. Oh, let me see if the other ones are there. Okay. So this artist did a whole collection of drawings of doctors just beating the shit out of skeletons. I'm gonna go through them quick because there's some nudity. I don't want Twitch to know. But like, these are so good. This one with the X-rays. It's like using weapons and just like putting the skeletons on chokeholds. It is so good. I know it's meant to represent death, but to me it's just a collection of doctors just beating the hell out of skeletons. And that is very good. Variations on plague pits or massacre. Archaeologists tend to not take such photos. Yeah, true. Plague pits might be good. Let's scroll through this collection, see if we can find anything else that's good. I mean, we can find a lot of individual graves. This one seems like a mass grave, or these two. Let's see how many bone pit pictures the internet has. Have you ever wondered? Oh, this is a very good picture. So this is, if I had to take a guess, from the Vasa collection. So these are from the sunken ship Vasa in Sweden. It's a very, very cool story. Here, this is one of my favorite pictures. Is just a guy holding up a skull that's been just covered in this like tar-like substance. It's there for centuries. And yeah, this whole collection is amazing because it's early color photography. They like busted out the good cameras that had color photography back in the day, and they're pulling out all these amazing things from the sunken boats, and like perfectly preserved, like shoes. That's amazing. And you can see all of that in the Vasa Museum in Stockholm. They didn't pay me to do this, it just I really love that museum. I've been there. Well, I was in Stockholm. I was there like 4 times, I think. This is a very good picture as well. They're just dressing up the skeleton. Is that a canine skull? What are they doing? Oh. Mass grave sites. Taken during Operation Iraqi Freedom. That seems like, yeah, some US operation in Iraq. They dug up a mass grave. I wonder how old it is. Ooh. That is buffalo. Very cool. Yeah, I think we might have a good collection in this picture. In this this group of pictures. So let me see where they are. Hold on. These are from, yes, National Archive Catalog. Let's look specifically for this. Hey, how are you doing, Fire? Reading y'all's funny comments to my coworkers out of context. Oh my god. They must sound like insane people. Sent you a message. Ooh. Oh, those are also good. Oh. Okay. Should we let people choose, Nathan? Should we release these to the masses? These are good and they're in color, which is a huge step up. I think this one is probably the best one because we can see the jaw here. It's very clear. We have to remove all traces of modern stuff and probably this strap. I don't know how old that is, but at least all the plastic stuff. But it is a good start. Only if the baby hands one is an option. Okay, yo. Nathan is Faya here in chat. Is making one of the new emotes for this channel for us. So I am gonna have you guys help us choose what the design is gonna be. Nathan has sent a bunch of amazing sketches gonna open them here on Photoshop. Look at how cute they are. So okay, so the options we talked about were a lurk emote with Terry the Meat Planet, and the other ones were like a comfy emote with Mock in a blanket. What do you guys like better? I'm torn. I'm torn. Oh, we can do polls now. We can do polls. Hold on. I gotta remember how polls are done in this thing. Hold on, that's predictions, that's different. Okay, polls are here. There we go. Create a new poll. Should we put all 6 in there? No, let's just decide between the top ones and the bottom ones. So Terry Lurk or Comfy Mock. And hell, I'll allow you to vote with layers as well, because that's more fun. You guys have 2 minutes to decide. 2 minutes to decide who wins. Thinking about Google cars. So these are Terry Lurk and this is Comfy Mock. Put your choices in. You should see a poll appear. I think they appear in the chat itself. Also, Crimson Wolf, thank you for the follow. These are also good, Nathan. They're so cute. You might need to reload to see the poll. Maybe. I don't know. There are people voting, so it started. Ooh. Okay, we got a clear winner so far. Yes, reloading should fix it. Oh, it's not that clear now. It's not that clear now. Comfy Mock started with a very big lead. Terry is creeping back. Creeping back in. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Currently, Comfy Mock is sitting at 9 votes. Terry Lurk is sitting at 6 votes, 7 votes. Oh god, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be incredibly close. Oh god. It is 9 to 10. That is extremely close. Okay, the poll is ending. Okay, the poll ended. Very, very close. But Comfy Mock won. Terry Lurk was started at 0, while Mock had like 6 or 7 votes, and suddenly they nearly exchanged places. So, Comfy Mock wins. It is very, very cute. So, it's understandable. Terry actually lurking in the polls. Okay, should we do round 2 of votes between these 3? Also, before I forget, Nathan asked me to put this one into consideration as well. This is Baby Hands Terry. Nathan just photoshopped some baby hands on the shitty sketch I made. Okay. Second poll. So it's going to be between 4, 5, and 6, like the ones you can see in in the screen currently. And again, we got 2 minutes. The poll is starting now. Remember to reload if the poll isn't appearing directly, so you guys can see it. You don't report what people vote for in general elections. I'll let folks know what everyone voted. I'm kidding. Yes, this is a fun method of doing this. Thanks for doing so many sketches, Nathan. That's very cool. Oh, we got a very big early lead. Okay, so currently the early polls are showing that number 5 is winning, but number 4 is trailing by just a handful of votes. It is currently, it might be too close to tell, but number 5 is still in the lead, and the lead is growing. Okay, number 5 is sitting at 69% votes. Nice. Ooh, is it gonna change at all? We only have like half a minute left in the poll, so get your votes in if you haven't already. Very nice. Number 5 is still at 69, so if nothing changes, the early lead winner is still in the head. Okay, oh, the 69 is broken now. It's 71% lead for number 5. The middle guy is winning. Number 4 might be hard to read on mobile and smaller screens. That might be true. And the poll has ended. Number 5 wins with 71% of vote. Number 4, 29%. And number 6 got 0%. Nobody voted for number 6. Hold on. Just paint a little tear. Make you all feel bad for not voting for number 6. Ah. Hold on here. It is very, very sad. Look at it cry. Kill number 6. No. Let's not kill it. It's still a cute little mock. So, number 5 won. Hold on. We got a winner. Nathan, the public has decided. Now, on your own time, no rush at all, but keep going with this one. We'll have very, very cute emotes. And that'll be our 3rd mock emote, which is giving mock a really big lead into the most emote territory. Yes, cozy. I really wanted to have a cozy emote because, you know, a lot of people get cozy vibes from the stream, so I was like, yeah, it fits. Do you want it to face left or right? I think right like this is good. It fits the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, that should do. Thank you so much, Nathan. It's been a fun method of deciding this. Hey, thanks for the sub, Magnetic Sharks. Welcome to the Werewolf Pit. Okay, so where were we? Yes, we're looking for bones to put here. And in terms of pictures, I think this one might be the best. If we're gonna just have a pile of bones, it'll work nicely here, in this angle. Thank you, Magnetic Shark. And yes, the emote will be beautiful. Which color blanket? I will leave that up to Nathan. You're the color master. No, actually, Nathan just does black and white stuff. To be honest, if you just want to use your own style and do it black and white, that is completely good with me. Okay, so back to browser. We're looking for bones. This one, did we download this one? I think not. No, we didn't. Okay, good. This one we did download. Yes. Okay, let me see if there are other good ones. This one. I think it's it's the same one, but a slightly different angle. Actually, the angle is the same, so let's forget this one. It's gonna have an eye stalk pattern. Gonna look. Okay, that sounds good, Nathan. Thanks for coming in. Do you need any more bone pick pictures? Yes. Ooh, this is very good. Public domain too. Thank you so much, Sarah. Oh, there are a bunch of good ones here. Oh yeah. This one especially. Also, we can clearly see all the skeletons are copies. That'll do perfectly though. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gary Todd. And good size. That's very nice. There are other good ones here. But actually this one is same angle and very good as well. So I'll download it too. These ones are more lined up. Different angles. If we do need different angles. Whoa. Okay. If we do need different angles, we might go for them. But the couple ones we got are very good, actually. Okay, I think we might have enough. Let's give it a try. Okay. I put in all the color ones. Okay, let's go with this one here as a base, and let me just do a very quick selection here. There we go. Okay, I guess the angle is not exactly perfect, but with some moving around, it could do well anyway. Also, we need to make it smaller, because, you know, skulls should still be human-sized, after all. Yes, this could actually do quite well. Okay, a couple things I need to do first is remove this huge coral thingy. We can do this in a couple ways, really. We can cover a lot of it with our bone pictures, and the rest we'll have to manually remove. Also, Chameleon, thank you so much for the follow. Stop by to say hi on my way to get a cat. Ooh, a cat. That's so cool. Do you have a name for them yet? I'll do very bad. Thank you for the follow. I have never had a cat. Fun fact. I've only ever had dogs. I'll probably have a cat at some point. Maybe soon-ish? Whenever I move out next, which will probably be sometime this year. Don't know exactly the month. Yes, hope I can get a cute cat. Hope I can get an extremely large cat. I love them. Like a Maine Coon. I think they're very big cats. I want one like that. Like having a human stuck in animal form. Okay, let's get this one as well. We'll cover some more space. Nice. This should do well. Okay, let's see. Let's hope the size of the bones is more or less correct. A bit larger. There we go. Okay. Let's combine them like this and just try to fill up some space. Like this. Fern Cat Alexander. That's a great name. I love pets named after historical figures. It's always very funny. My dog is called Napoleon, and he's like exactly the opposite of what you'd expect a dog with that name. I mean, he's very large, but he's very scared of everything. Just like a sweetheart. What breed? Napoleon is a Berger Picard. Hold on. Let me show you guys. It's not a common breed. Like this one, but like this one. It's not exactly black, it's like more of a dark color that ranges from like this coat, right? It ranges from nearly light brown to pure black. Depends on the place in the body, so kind of like this. They're very cute. They're a breed from northern France that I think was nearly extinct for a while. It was brought back, but now it's like, you know, very small, hard to find. Very apt for the Werewolf series. This guy be lurking, but hearing all this compels me to send this in chat. That's grunkly. Hey, puppets. Keep lurking. Have a great night. Okay, I'm wondering if this angle will do well. I guess we can always move it later. Not a huge deal. Also, this is supposed to be a base. So, kind of like setting a ground, and on top we'll probably put other piles of bones that are a bit more realistic, because these ones, I mean, at the end of the day, they're props, and it's quite noticeable with some of them, especially the hands here. So yeah, we'll have to hide some of that. And we also have to hide some of this. Okay, let me do a copy of the base layer. Okay, I'll do this with a good old method of clone stamping and patch tool. Nice. That works well. Oh, they have a GoPro. I will stay on the safe side and remove the logo. See, fun facts. If an image is public domain, that doesn't make everything within the image public domain. For example, you got a, I don't know, a very old billboard or like a street picture, but it has a billboard and on it there's a Coca-Cola ad. Well, you can't use the Coca-Cola ad, so you would, if you want to stay on the safe side of the law, you would have to remove it. So that's why sometimes you see me removing brands. It's like very unlikely that they would actually enforce it, but still. I like to stay on the safe side. Oh, there are even more reefs in the background here. I'll just remove them roughly. Yeah, better safe than sorry, exactly. So yeah, there's a GoPro logo in this picture, which I will remove. And honestly, it can be a good opportunity for me to come up with like fake world building things. It's fun, like you make up a fake company and a fake logo for it. And you try to keep it like authentic to what it would probably be in real life. So yeah, before I forget, I'll remove this logo. There we go. Another one here. I think that's a clothing brand. Or it was. Now it doesn't exist anymore. Silence brand. Any other brand names? Oh, of course. National Park Service. We can't have that if we're gonna set the story in Europe. I mean, still thanks to them for the photo, but I'll remove them from existence. yes, if you missed the context for this edit, this is going to be about werewolves in ancient history, or like prehistory, sorry. So the lore for this part of the story is that in ancient times, lycanthropes used to live separately from humans, or from like regular humans, in their own like little tribes. Eventually they would decide that it's probably more worth it for them to just like live with humans and like hunt them from within instead of from outside. But at this point in time, they have their own little caves, their own little tribes, their own little culture, and they hunt humans. So this would be at the end of their cave. There's this huge pit that leads to an underground lake, and they, as long as they were there, they were throwing all their leftover bones in there. So just like gnawed and broken bones from what they've been eating, they would just discard them in this hole. That is what we're going for. Hey!
Noise. Scuba time.
Noise! Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Owl. Welcome back. Noise. Scuba dive. That was fantastic. So yes, this is a cave dive. You can, just to paint you an image with words, you can imagine these cavers going like deep into a cave and finding like evidence of lycanthrope occupation for many years, until eventually they find the far end of the cave, and there's just this huge pit and water down there, so they decide to dive in, and they just find it's full of human bones, full of bite marks, of course. Well, instead go into a room in round setting, but not really. Okay, shower. Okay. Okay, see you later, Puppet. Okay, I'm trying to cut around this GoPro, or this unspecified brand underwater camera. I'm not gonna shill for GoPro unless they pay me. Hey GoPro, if you hear this, do you need any horror artist sponsors? Okay, we need to keep patching here. Yeah, so text to speech, you know, they are trying. And that's the important thing. That is what counts. Found footage horror action cam. GoPro sponsor this man. Okay, here's another pile of bones. Use the selection tool. Trying to find a good edge. There we go. Not your best job, Photoshop, but I will take it. Okay. This part here, it's hard to choose an edge. I'll just select the whole thing. Go. Okay. We got some bones. Mobile Twitch app keeps breaking. Oh, Twitch cannot help being buggy. It really be like that sometimes. Okay, this is not bad. Obviously we're missing something on top to cover it, or something. Either that or we have to complete the selection somehow. Okay, let's see. More bones. This one doesn't have a lot. You just see a little glimpse. Little glimpse of bones. But you know, we will use whatever we can. Oh, amazing. Give that another try, Photoshop. Okay, that's better. Just ate a hair. How did that get here? It's mine too. Oh, this one has a paper in there. That's slightly annoying. Okay, this can complete a little bit of that missing part. Make for a slightly nicer pile of bones. Let's see, we might need more bones to kind of continue the pile on top here. We can reuse some of the ones we have if needed. Here's Napoleon, my dog. Well, that was not my dog specifically, but you get what I mean. Let's see. There's a skull here. And more bags with not a lot, but we'll get them. That is some way of storing human remains. Well, that is soldiers for you. Anything else we can get from here? We got this one as well. That one we can probably just get the skull from this one. Okay. I was wondering if we should include any like lycanthrope things, like apart from human skulls, but just dog skulls or wolf skulls, but I don't think that would make a lot of sense within the story. Would be cool. But if it's supposed to be the pit where they throw all their leftover food, wouldn't make that much sense. Unless they eat each other as well, but I don't think I've ever used as many bones in an edit. It's truly my first large-scale bone pile edit. So I guess today we're digital morticians. That is something. This one's not super high quality, but it'll probably do to fill up the top of the pile, which is what we're missing. Oh, to be a digital mortician. Okay, nice. I think I can put this one on top. Let's try to keep it realistic in proportions. Right, so it needs to match the jaw here. Let's actually flip it. That here. And match that jaw. It's still a bit small. That's probably better. Although I guess that means the whole pile should be smaller. To match the other skulls in the area. Yeah. Oh, how annoying it is to have to be realistic in the size of things. I wish I didn't have to be sometimes. But we gotta try. Okay, now we try to find a nice edge in between these two pictures. If we can. So just about finding a good intersection. In the different areas. Let's see. All about finding a good way to connect them. That feels more or less seamless, so that it doesn't feel like two images that have just been put on top of each other, which is the case. Okay, we got more here. This is one of the main things we gotta sell is make it very visible at just a simple glance, there's a pile of human bones. So this kind of front-facing skull here is a great asset to that. Because if you just look at this, it might just look like a pile of rubble without anything interesting going on. Adding this, it suddenly adds something very visually recognizable on the very top. So I think that should help. Hope it will. We do need a good edge. Okay, so we're putting this in a group, giving it a layer mask. There we go. Finding a good intersection between things. And okay, there we go. We are slowly getting there, I think. Again, trying to find fun edges for things that connect with each other, all that jazz. Also, I forgot to mention one of the main inspirations behind this idea is the cenotes in Mexico. So these are, let me actually show you. They are like basically a big hole in the ground connected to an underground river, an underground little lake. And they're very cool places. So yes, imagine this, just like this hole in the ground and just fall down into a lake. So I think I got it somewhere over here. They found human remains on the bottom of these next to some Mayan temples, which seems to imply that there was some sort of sacrifice thing going in these holes. Like they probably killed people and threw them in there. Here's an underwater picture of what seems like a dog skull and a human bone. So yes, they might have used them for sacrifices way back in the day. And that was one of the ideas behind this, like just a big underground pile of bones. There's not specifically a cenote, so it's just like down in a cave, but it's still like the reason I went with underwater, because I felt it was a cool vibe for this. Also, Photoshop Patrick, I think I missed it before. And Twin Tadpole, thank you guys for the follows. Those are great. When I was in Mexico, I went swimming in one. Thankfully, not the ones with human sacrifices in them, but it was still very cool. Let's see, let's try to get a good edge. It's fuzzy, so it's a bit hard to know. Might have to move the pile. So it doesn't intersect as much with the GoPro. But I kind of like it. Like the connections I made with the background, which makes it slightly annoying. I can always just do this the lazy way. Okay, we need something else to finish this edge up. Also maybe this little edge here, but this one's fine. Okay, maybe that skull I found. Or is it here? I actually think it might be the same one as here. Oh. There's some likelihood. Not much though. It is still different enough at a glance. So we're good. Oh, and this is perfect. It actually kind of covers the area we need. Quite well. There we go. Another human skull. Nice. Okay. And we got a nice little pile of bones here. With some extra ones in the background. Now all of these, all the big pile, pretty much. I think this one might have a different slightly different origin. They all come from very similar images. Which means that we can probably get away with just editing them all in bulk, trying to get all the colors correctly, etc. in bulk. Because they look quite similar to each other. Okay, first things first, I'm doing hue saturation. And I'm just desaturating these a lot. Which should help. Oh, I need to... Yes, the background ones, I'll pull them out like this. And I'll group them into the same thing. We do some levels. Reduce the contrast quite a bit. And then on this group, again some levels. I'm gonna increase the contrast in this one. Googly eyes. Oh, that's a challenge. Okay, where should we put googly eyes here? Oh, not like this. There we go. Okay. Googly eyes on the diver, of course. Has to be the diver. The diver's like, I am looking. Separate them slightly. Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. Some googly eyes. Okay, let me also desaturate these, even though they're pretty desaturated as is. That would be a neat diving mask, true. I would like that. I think this one needs a little bit more contrast. There we go. I'm also feeling like a tint would probably help. So some of these bluish tones, which are not exactly blue, but you get what I mean, could probably help a lot in color like this. And just apply it on top. Since when does Twitch have pronoun tags? I don't know. I think they added a bunch of tags. Must have been like a couple months ago, even more. And I didn't know which ones they had added. I just saw they added a bunch of them, and I found it by accident that they had pronoun ones. And I was like, okay, let me use them. Since I usually have more space for one more tag, at least. Oh, that's quite a change. Now, okay, this needs to basically turn quite dark as it goes away. And obviously the dark is not going to be as black as we're seeing here. I'll have to make that basically into this. Actually, yeah, let me just do something. I'll use it as a layer mask. And literally just use this on top, this texture. Which hopefully should be a bit better than just putting black on top. There we go. It's not incredible, but it should help. Okay, now the levels here. It's gonna be a balance for sure. So they can't be darker than whatever's here, than this area. So I might just apply the same color and then, and go to the levels. And there we go. That should help. I love the googly eyes now. They're perfect. Just looking at the pile of bones like that. I love it. Okay, so I guess the rest, especially looking at the original and how water fades things out like this. Yeah, I think that's the right track. It just needs to sort of fade out as it goes away. Just like become less visible, blend in with the background a bit. That'll also mean I'll have to hide some of the things here. Some more of the coral reef, which is slightly annoying. Just slightly though. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Let me hide some more here. Like so. Oh. God, the Photoshop zoom is being so annoying. Okay, I also need to add some noise because the background is quite noisy. It has that sort of gentle grain. So I need to match that. And we'll probably add our own later, like on the top of the whole image. But still, I think this more or less matches it. Might be slightly bigger though. So I'm lazy, so I'll just make the noise layer bigger itself. And to be honest, all these prop bones we use for this, since they end up being in the background, and kind of hard to see individually, I think they work well. I'll light this one up a little. Okay, and now onto the pile bones on top. How are you guys feeling about this so far? I think obviously we have this spot to make, but ignoring that, the rest is looking pretty alright. Not too bad at all. Okay, let me copy the output level here from these levels. That is 17. We're at 15, so we're pretty close, really. Sounds good. Okay, this definitely needs some colors in the background. Dropping a coin was used by Dali, Edison, and a few others. It doesn't seem like a great recommendation, considering... I mean, I guess there's good things to be said about Dali. You ignore the whole, like, fascist sympathizer thing. Edison, though, not a great guy. The bone pile method. Was a fascist. Sympathizer. Not like directly a fascist, but yeah. He lived during the Spanish dictatorship and had a lot of ties to that regime. It's not a black and white thing, but yeah, it's pretty sus, as the kids say. No, you're fine. I mean, I think most people don't know that. Spanish history and 20th century is very convoluted as well. Hey! Well, if it isn't Jordan, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Hope your stream went well, Jordan. See, I'll catch you and raid you someday. It'll happen. Moons of Madness. Oh, that is a very cool name. What is it about? You were sent by the Abyss. Welcome, welcome. You'll find another Abyss in here. A different type of Abyss. Hey, thanks for the resub, Jordan. Welcome back into the Werewolf Pits. It is about a very normal specific expedition to the moon. I love it. Also, thanks for the save reminder. I don't think I've saved in half an hour now, so... I would have to start like 2 hours earlier. Fair. Yes. I start late. Especially for European standards, but you guys cannot stop me. No pulsing wells of meat. Oh, that is reassuring. That sounds cool. What was the name again? Hold on. Moons of Madness. Let me note that down. Moons of Madness. There we go. We cannot stop the man from piling the bones, yes. You are powerless to stop me today. I will pile these bones. Okay. Slowly this is becoming a more congealed picture. Taking a while because, you know, lots of different base pictures, but we'll get there. I know we will. Also, I just realized I'm using the wrong color for the shadows, but it doesn't look bad, so I am not even mad. Dudes do be piling bones. They do, they do. So I guess you guys just dropped into the stream and I gave you no explanation to why I was piling bones. I think it could be funny if I never did, but I'm gonna be nice and explain what's going on. So what we're making today is something for the Lycanthrope series, which is a whole series about werewolves in just during history in different parts of mostly just Western history. It was like the stuff we're accustomed to, but try to cover like different places and times. And let me show you some stuff in case you're not familiar, and if you are, let's just review things, because why not? Just a little review for the exam. Okay, you can see them here. I'll link to this collection as well if you guys want to take a closer read to any of these. But we essentially just started by describing like the main organization of this world, which is called the Order of the New Moon. And it starts in the Middle Ages in Spain and just spreads throughout Europe's nobility. And there are like just different werewolf families, because there's a bloodline curse vying for power all throughout history. So we go forward throughout history until like more modern things. Is a very, very cool looking werewolf that David made. And then we did a few more series to explore different parts of this little werewolf universe. For example, the last one we're doing currently is all about silver and exploring what silver does in this setting we created. So silver, contrary to popular belief, does not harm werewolves, but it actually triggers their transformation. So they use it to make themselves appear, because a werewolf in this setting can only, like, depending on the purity of their werewolf blood, right? So the like lineage and nobility they have, they can transform at different times, and a very like powerful werewolf would be able to transform like pretty much at any time, but a weaker one would only be able to transform, for example, in the full moon. Werewolves would take silver to make themselves appear as if they were like of higher nobility, and it actually started becoming like a fashion trend. And we did Hannah did this amazing ad for drinkable silver, until eventually they all start like, you know, the silver starts accumulating in your blood over the years in all of your tissues until it becomes well, your skin becomes blue and you become very sick. I admire the tasteful eyes use of googly eyes. That is a thing people can unlock with stream points. So yes, we're exploring silver in this one. I actually need to put the last one in that David did. I just retweeted it here, so there we go. This is the last one. So yes, after the silver series, we're going to be exploring werewolves in prehistoric times. So way before, from like the dawn of civilization. And yes, it's going to be cave werewolves with their own cave paintings and their own like little societal structure. And this specifically is going to be the Bone Pit. So they find this cave full of werewolf cave paintings. They just explore the whole thing, and at the end of the cave they find this pit, and the pit drops into an underground lake thing. So cave divers actually go into the lake and they find a huge pit of human bones, which implies that these werewolves were just going out hunting humans and eating their bones and just dropping them into this pit, maybe as a like ceremonial thing, or just like discarding them like the trash. So these are the leftovers of some very early lycanthrope society. That is the backstory. That is the lore. And yes, there are a lot of pictures here. Original is here. We then hid a bunch of the unneeded area here. And let's see, we added a bunch of these. And then this, which is made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images. There we go. Yo, wolf pug. Someday, lycanthropes will be able to live in society. That's why I'm exposing them, guys. I'm just exposing the truth about the lycanthropes, so they can just come out and live comfortably. Doing them a favor. Wouldn't it be cool though if, you know, werewolf was just like a thing you could be? Like, yeah, I come from a family of werewolves. Oh, my dad expects me to go hunting again. Okay, if you had to be a fantasy creature, like, I don't know, a werewolf, a vampire, that kind of thing, in modern society and still held to the same rules, which would you choose? Because, like, you know, being a vampire has a lot of cool stuff. You can turn into bats, you know, you can drink blood, but there are big downsides. No reflection, you can't see the sun, craving for blood, all that stuff. You know, werewolf, you get basically like a natural persona. You don't have to make it. Pre-installed persona. But, again, craving her human meats, uncontrollable transformations and full moons. No silver jewelry. If the werewolf is immortal, I would go to werewolf. No immortality. I guess vampire is more likely to be immortal than werewolf, right? I would say that. We're going with traditional definitions, not specifically the one in my series. I'm on team whatever makes me live forever. Fair. I go for werewolf and use cool dyes to look like my persona. Oh my god. That would definitely happen in a society where werewolves were just like a normal thing. Just like them dyeing their hair. Like, I'd probably go with vampire. As Sora says, I'm already someone who basically just lives at night, so it wouldn't be a huge difference for me. And you know, flight is cool. Immortality or something close to it. Dope. You can turn people into your thralls. That's cool. Like, come on. Who wouldn't want that? Easy way to get Twitch subscribers. You just buy them and turn them into your mind controlled thralls. Actually, maybe you already are. You guys are mind controlled by me to watch my streams. I'm sorry. It is your curse. Ideally, I would be a lich to put the soul in a grimoire. That's very good as well. What's up, fam squad? Vladdy Pop 420. Oh my god. Okay, this is slowly looking like something. Zoom out a bit. I forget the googly eyes are there. Every time they give me a little surprise. That's compared to the original. I think the angle and everything is correct. Okay, in terms of lighting. We got two sources of light. Be right back myself with dinner. Okay. Luck with the cooking. Can you imagine vampires and werewolves choosing ordinary ass names as a way of being edgy? I'd love that. Yeah, like the equivalent of being a goth in the vampire community would be like just like normal car humans. The undead Bob Smith. I love that. Okay, so sources of light. One main one here. Another one here. Presumably a third one coming from the camera. Or possibly. Maybe not. There might be behind them. Yes, because there's definitely, you can see there's some light and shadow here. So there's definitely some light off camera somewhere. It's just giving us fill light, a background thing. So nothing super important. but maybe it would light up some of the bones that pop out the most. Just a touch. A little bit. Oh, Dad, my name is Derek. I love that. Okay. Does this seem out of place? Is this sort of grassy, whatever thing here? I don't know if it feels too dry to be there. Moderator for Flatty Pop's chat. I love Flatty Pop. Favorite vampire Twitch streamer? Okay. What else here? More rock textures to fill up some areas that were, you know, yellow. There we go. I'm starting to toy with some horror Photoshop and was wondering if you ever thought of making some tutorials tip. I have a bunch of tutorials on my Patreon. I usually explain like little things on stream here and there, but more like in-depth things I make them into like full like follow along 40-minute videos and edit those into my Patreon. So if you're interested, you can check it out. There you go. Here's how you make an entire Terry. Oh, sorry, that was sudden sneeze. I didn't even have time to cover my mic or mute my mic. Thank you, Laz. Okay, a little bit more lights and shadows. Don't you ever sneeze again. Okay, I am sorry. Gonna be the first streamer cancelled for sneezing. People with dog allergies sneezing around lycanthropes. I would love if that was the only way to find them. How to spot a lycanthrope? Their eyes shine in pictures. And if you got a dog allergy, it'll flare up around them. The things I'll write about you on my blog, just wait. Can't wait to read them. I'm sure they will be all good and nice. Imagine if you were like lycanthrope, trying to blend in around non-lycanthropes. You'd need to like wash your hair extra carefully to not trigger people's allergies. That'll be fun. Remember to wash all your fur. Don't forget to go behind the ears. Dynasties that have avid feuds against lycanthropes having allergic people on their court to prevent assassins. Love that. The wolf detector. Like the poison tester. But instead it's just like some allergic guy that you bring into every meeting. And he's like just sitting there doing nothing. Just twiddling their thumbs. Nodi of Othgard, thank you for the follow. Okay, so as you can see, we've done quite a bit here. Both to the color and to the shadows in general. Lots of that. I'm slowly like turning back the saturation back up to give them a bit more of the original orangey tone that they had. Okay. More things. I'm gonna combine all this pile of bones. I'm gonna group it up. Control J to copy it. And bring it onto smart objects. There it is. And it's just gonna get a bit of Gaussian blur. There we go. It's a bit crisper than the rest. So that should help. And, oh, where's my... There we go. I also want an overlay layer, and I just want the spots that are being directly connected, directly touched by the beams of light. It's gonna make them very, very bright. just exceed the maximum brightness a little bit. Signature placement? No, we haven't talked about that yet. Do you have any ideas? And also another thing, you can see here, around her bright suit here, the water kind of has a hazy feeling to it, like it expands into the water a bit. So I'm feeling like on top of this, oh, there, we should have a sort of hazy, bright area. That follows the shape of the bones a little bit. The wristwatch thing, this, yeah, it's a good idea. Or it honestly, it could be printed directly on the suit. Or this thing. That would be a bit small though. Oh, the new allergy haver. Welcome, and since you try this new food in the new world. Chocolate, it's called. Please have some. Lycanthrope assassin disguised as allergic guard. Nervously sweating. I love that. Oh yes, that would be another nice tip to catch a lycanthrope. Just offer them chocolates. And watch them panic. Okay, I'm trying to go over all the brighter areas and kind of give them a little bit of haze. It's not much, but I think it does add to that underwater feeling. Let me see if the levels here can be messed with a little bit. Let's make things slightly hazier. You can develop a temporary allergy to chocolate if you work as a pastry chef. Yeah, or in general to flour for bakers, which is very annoying. There are many like occupational allergies that people develop just by constant exposure to something in their work. And you know, it sucks because you do have to work with that. It's treatable though. Okay. What else can I do? Let me see some colors in the back. Oh, I know what I need to add. I need to add some of the floaty things from the background. Like there are floaty things all over, except for the skull area, which suddenly lacks them. Okay. Play with the opacity here, just a touch. Johnny's, thank you, welcome. I developed an allergic reaction to Photoshop. Yes, that was the sneeze from before. Can you imagine? The first ever digital allergy. That would be a case study. The googly eyes, yes. The googly eyes are very important. Oh, here's the thing I missed. This skull here, just by the bouncing of the light, should be way brighter. Then I can give that a little bit of that haze around it. Just a touch. That kind of helps. I like that. Crypto Bro develops allergy to shitty JPEGs. Of that. I can't look at an ape ever again. The good ending. Okay. Yes, the floaty things. Or I forget about them. Okay, where can I get the clearest floaty things? I'm thinking these here. There's also these. Then there's these here. I guess it depends where on the image. Because you can see this part of the floaties. It's kind of stretched that way. These are stretched that way. And the ones in the middle are not stretched. Okay, that makes things slightly more complicated. But we'll try. So I'm gonna put this on lighten or lighter color. Both should do equally well. And I just want to use it to add the floaty things. Floaty bits. Like so. Okay, I also want to add them flipped here. And again, I have to turn them because they do this annoying thing where they stretch in the direction of the camera, so okay, let's see now. There's this specific part here that will probably then be the most useful for the middle section. Okay, let me try and get this chunk here. Should do well. Oh, wrong key. There we go. So that again is on lighten, and it actually does, it does quite a nice thing here. I like it. Okay, so we'll do a few copies of it. Kind of just spread it around. Okay. So let me group these up. Yeah, it's not a huge thing, but it adds these floaty bits over the areas we've added. It also makes the darker parts a bit brighter and gives it some of that texture, which is nice, I think. Trying to see if I missed any important bits. Little area here for sure. Yeah, that should be it in terms of the floaties. There we go. Nice. Okay. What else? There's some little atmospheric things in front of the camera, just for effects. We get some quick ones from Texture Labs. We have some good ones there. So here in Atmosphere, they have this floating dust thing where there's some dust like next to the camera, and I like that. Let me try that one, and maybe some simpler one, but it's just like the one that's closer. Intense bonfire music, exactly. Okay, I think these two should do. Probably not two of them, but either of them. Yeah, this one is too much, I think. Just like covers the whole thing. Bit much. This one's simple. That's nice. We'll give it a little gradient around the center, so it appears more towards the edges. Okay. Now, gotta remove the googly eyes for a sec. And go into camera raw. I wonder if I should go higher contrast. Maybe low contrast look is pretty nice as well. Don't worry. Just can't see them because we're editing the layer itself. He reminds me of one of the SCP pictures that was also underwater. True. And similar vibes to that one. Going for blues and greens. Oh, that's in the mid-tones. That should be on the shadows, not the mid-tones. Silly me. We already have grain, so nothing huge. Probably just making it slightly larger. Okay, so not a huge thing, but it is a bit of a touch of color with that blue to hopefully help integrate things. Not a lot done to the exposure, to the contrasts. Fills with gliders and wheels. Yes, that is exactly how it's done. Or at least how I do it. It is vibes-based editing. Not a huge thing, but a little bit. PC can't handle the latest version of the video editing software. Oh no. Can you downgrade to the last one? That sucks. I hate when they stop supporting things, or like even more nefariously. Not saying it's the case this time. It might be, but I don't know. They specifically like throttle old versions to or newer versions in old computers to make people think they need a hardware update. I know that happens a lot in phones. Apple did that a lot. So it wouldn't be a huge stretch to say that video editing software could do the same. Just a few simple touches. Some color. There we go. Okay. Now I think we just need to find a place to sign this. And I'm thinking the scuba gear, right? Or the suits. Let's check the original. It here. Well, I did some very basic removal here of some letters, something simple. And this one had a whole National Park Service thing, which I also removed. It could be here, on her hand. So if you don't know how to sign things, I always hide the symbol somewhere. And the symbol looks like this. I think I could do something like this perhaps. That's an idea. Maybe on the watch here, as Sora said, but it might be too small. Somewhere here. Oh, Google Eyes. Somewhere here. It has to be on the scuba divers, though, I think. Throwing the Valdevia gang sign. Maybe it's here. Might be a fun one, because so my favorite ways of hiding the signature is putting it in a place where it can be like really, really big, but nobody will notice. So sometimes when there's like a big reflection or something, I think here it's like pretty obvious, but I still think a lot of people will. Like, most people won't notice it. Yeah, I like this place. Forget clearing the doodles from the final version. Might have happened at some point. Thankfully, I always see them before I post. I tend to review things before and change some little things. So it's never made it into a social media post. Thankfully. Always got it before that. But it's definitely made it into more than one JPEG for those pre-final versions. Something like this. I have no idea what they're carrying in their hand, by the way. Ever throwing up gang signs. How was the Valdevia gang sign? Hold on. It was this. No, hold on. Yes, towards you, right? Because you are the ones that have to see it. And then cross like this. Yeah, you can see it makes a V and an A. Valdevia gang sign. Hell yeah. I remembered. Might not have been the exact configuration, but if it works, it works. Okay, there we go. We got a signature. Let me just put up all the edits. Oh no, I baked the googly eyes into the picture. No. See, that'll happen one day. I'm sure the googly eyes will make it by accident someday. That'd be very funny. Now the googly eyes can come back, and the doodles can leave. Bye, doodles. If Control Z was denied, I would have to keep going. But not yet. You guys haven't unlocked that yet. It is 63% though. But yeah, we got a bone pit. I guess it's not the most fantastical edit I've done. It's something that is believable, but it's not like, you know, completely out of this world. But still, it doesn't have to be. It's just proof that the werewolves have been here. Oh, there we go. I wonder if I should add anything else. And it's like bite marks maybe, but those would be like very, very subtle things in the grand scheme. Hold on. Okay, let me hide all of this, because maybe I have. Hold on. Let me put all the floaties here. Just call them floaties. This pile final. Okay. So on top of the pile here, we scratches. I can probably just draw some marks and scratches on them, because they're small enough that like finding scratched bones would probably be kind of fruitless. So I could probably just do this. Build bite marks. Make some of them at least like fairly obvious. They make it clear that it's been not on. Yeah, let's see if anybody noticed that. It might be like pointed out in the text to make it that part clearer. Because yeah, if you missed the lore explanation for this, this is the Werewolf Pits. It's where they throw all their eaten humans down in a cave, sort of underground river thingy, underground lake. So essentially, researchers find a cave full of cave paintings representing lycanthropes, and they explore this cave, and at the end they find this huge underground pool where they have been throwing all their already eaten humans. Being chased by elite lycanthrope spec ops team and escaping them by throwing a squeaky toy far away. Or intimidating them with a rolled up newspaper. Just booping their noses. The biggest threat to lycanthrope society. Hold on, it did so many crossed ones. Some parallel ones. Bravo 2, target inside. Closing them for the kill. Ball. And I imagine they would say like in a very serious way, like it's some sort of threat. Ball, incoming ball. Everyone chase. Okay. Oh, this one needs some teeth marks. And these here, because they're being pointed at by the lights. It's very small details. I don't think a lot of people will notice it, but still. We're here, we're chatting, we're having fun. Don't mind spending a little bit of extra time in tiny little things like this. Hey Val, feel free to check the sacrificial altar. Look. Ooh. Carrefour des Morts. That literally means crossroads of the dead. Hold on. Let me show what Sora sent. Where is this? I wish the pictures were a bit better. That's very interesting. Cimetière du Montparnasse. Okay. Huh. So yes, this is literally called the Crossroads of the Dead. Very fun. And the mushrooms are very cute. Oh, y'all. Nathan sent an update of the emotes. It is so cute. Hold on. Emote update. Y'all, look at this. This is the cutest thing. It is so good. I know, Nathan, if you're listening, hold on. I'll just say it in chat. Very, very cute. So yes, soon we'll have this very cute emote. I'm very excited for it. Also, we have Theo, who's gonna do Poppy's for Theo here on chat. Gonna do another emote. Probably a bit later, but we'll have it soon enough as well. So yeah, since we're still going through the emote slots we unlocked in November. Why is there a tooth emote? Because teeth. It happened when we had been doing a bunch of tooth-related horror, so it felt appropriate. We do love some good teeth horror. Show some of that. Mostly because of this one. Growing in the bones, and also because of this one, tombstone teeth, and also because there's my other tooth horror here, fractal teeth, teeth within teeth within teeth. So yes, a lot of teeth horror, yeah, so it deserves a tooth emote, and it's a sad tooth because it is the teeth edits usually garner very not happy response. And also because we had no sad emotes, so it's like, well, do a sad tooth, why not? Yeah, big props to Hannah, aka Bad Dog, for making that. Okay, we've filled these with scratches. There's some more, but not a lot more we can add. It's like very, very subtle things. And now, we finally add everything back again. we do this. Googly eyes, of course, never forget. This is before and after. We have the signature and the scratches. I guess I could have scratched my signature in the bones, but the scratches are too small and noticeable too. We could have done it, but it's still, that's fine. So there we go. We got a big pile of scratched bones. How are we feeling about it? Yeah. Just testing this to get some extra contrast, but doesn't look that good. There we go, nice. So there we go, we got our Werewolf Pit. The discard pile of where they threw all their consumed humans. You save that. The JPEG without googly eyes, because then I'll forget to remove them before posting it. And I swear one day I'll end up posting something with the googly eyes. It will happen. It is but a matter of time. Yeah, we've done what we set out to do today. How long have I been live? 3 hours. We don't have time to do a whole nother edits. I do, so checking my calendar there. Okay, so other 2 days I'll be streaming this week. I want to do more for the Fractal series, maybe more for Megalomorpha, and perhaps, depending on a commission that I'm waiting to start, like a commercial one that's going to be pretty big, depending on if I get started with that one pretty soon or not, I might open a few personal commissions. Cannot wait for the googly eyes post. It will happen eventually. It's a matter of time. But I get lazy or I get careless and it happens. But yes, I might, maybe this week, maybe next one. We'll see, depending on that one commission. I might do. I might open some personal commissions and work on them on stream. If I get like enough before the stream. But yeah, like turning people's pets into monsters, that kind of thing, on stream. I think it's a fun little thing, fun extra thing if I work on them live. But yeah, we'll see. Other than that, there's Fractal series, there's the Megalomorpha, there's that commission thingy, which well, I'm still waiting to see when I'm starting that. Happens to everyone sooner or later. I become VladyPup420. Changing my name right now to get it before someone else does. No, but for real. And yes, sorry, I said gaming stream. I couldn't do it last week because I simply wasn't here for most of the week. I was out in the countryside in a place with no cable internet or computer to do so. So I was out of commission for that time. But yeah, the stream this week I'll do a gaming stream for Inscription and finally finish the game. I'm dying to do that. So yeah, it'll happen this week. And yeah, that's about it. So all the housekeeping. We'll see about the whole personal commissions thing, because yes, it'll depend on the commercial commissions, I guess. Cool streaming. Yes, I saw the mushroom store. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today. We did our werewolf bone pits. I think it came out quite nice. Editing things underwater is always a challenge, so I think I'm getting better at it, which is nice. It is very cool. Yeah, other than that, I think that'll do it for at least my part in this next incoming ancient werewolves thing, prehistoric werewolves. So I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I don't know if we'll hype ourselves up to do it even more, but there's definitely the magazine with the whole werewolf lore coming. It's gonna be a very fun one. It's gonna include all of our werewolf pieces and a bunch of lore, including like a bunch of expanded lore that explains things in way more detail. It goes into the historical details, much more lore about how the transformations work, and then there's a bunch of cool stuff that I'm sure you'll like if you've liked all the lore we've put out. It's just like having a space to expand that quite a lot. So yes, I'm still working on the setting all the pages. I'm gonna try to add all the new stuff as well, because of course we keep adding new stuff, so I gotta add it into the into the magazine, and making space for it, making the images smaller so I can fit more of them. But yeah, it's gonna be some fourth page images as well, which is cool. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, y'all. I will see you guys on, at the very least, on Wednesday to do. We'll see. I still don't know. Fractals, Megalomorph commissions. It'll be a surprise, I guess. So yes, until then, take care, y'all.